What's up, Rant Gang? Welcome back to Redfern Rants. I am Jay Redfern. I am super hyped at the minute because we've got Dear Slim. Finally, we've got Dear Slim from Tom MacDonald. He's been teasing it all week. It's actually produced by Eminem. I believe Tom bought a beat that was part of like some package thing that Eminem put out there for people to bid on. I believe Tom won the bid, got the beat, so the beat's actually produced by Eminem. I've seen people are guessing all week, is he going to diss Eminem? I've seen Tom talking about it. People think he's going to diss Eminem. Some people think Eminem will be on the track. I don't believe that at all. I just don't. It's so hard to get him on a track. I don't believe that. So we're eliminating being on the track, and I'm going to eliminate it being a diss. I think the title is kind of... It's going to play with you a bit, because if you see the title Dear Slim, I think half of you thinks this could be a diss, but knowing that Tom was a fan of Eminem growing up, and he's a big part of what inspired Tom to become a rapper, I can't see it being a diss. I mean, I don't know what reason he'd have to diss Eminem, because Eminem, as far as I know, has done nothing to Tom. Maybe just ignore him. I don't know. Maybe that's reason enough for Tom, but I don't think it's a diss. My guess was, after a few days thinking about it, that it was kind of a thank you. It could be a thank you. It could be like a thanks for the inspiration type of thing. And also, after seeing the title Dear Slim, I don't know whether it's going to be like a letter type of thing where he's writing him a letter and that type of song, but we shall see. So let's get into it. I'm super hyped to react to this one. Tom MacDonald, Dear Slim, produced by Eminem. Cannot wait for this. Love Tom MacDonald. Eminem is my absolute favourite rapper of all time, so as you can tell, so let's get into it. Dear Slim, Tom MacDonald, produced by Eminem. Let's go.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me, baby. Lately,
So it kind of is a letter, but he's taking the Stan route with it. This video is basically, it's trying to look like the Stan video that Eminem did with Dido, and he's like, Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't gone. And he's kind of taking that bit off. So yeah, I like it so far. A little bit clever from Tom now.
where I turn, someone's comparing us crazy. I never would have thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become the product of shade. But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. Dear Slim, I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. But I'm...
You know what? Not so much the picked online, but where he's just said they don't know what Slim did for me. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly what I feel about Eminem. This is one of the reasons I feel so strongly for Eminem. It's not just as an artist, as a rapper. I feel a connection to Eminem more so than anyone, because he takes me back to a certain point in my life where I feel like he helped me. I mean, I remember when I first discovered Eminem, I remember feeling at that time a little bit lonely. I wouldn't say depressed, but yeah, like I was just on my own a bit. All my friends had girlfriends. I didn't have a girlfriend at that time. Yeah, and I kind of just felt like, not that I didn't feel like they ditched me. I just felt like they had other things going on and I didn't, and that kind of depressed me a little bit, got me down. I wasn't working, didn't have a job, didn't have a girl, didn't have nothing. I had my family like that. I've always had my family. I can't say they've never been there for me. They're always there for me. So, yeah, I had that. But when you're young, you just, yeah, you don't see what you have got. You see what you haven't got, basically, and that's what that takes me back to. So yeah, I can understand it in a way what Tom's saying there, and I completely agree with him.
Now, and I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well, cause Marshall, I'm you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my pen.
I love that, you know. Remember back when you became Eminem, you changed the world with a pen. Now, I don't know how many people are going to agree with that, but I do. When I think back to Eminem blowing up, I mean, the Slim Shady LP, it got his name out there worldwide on the map, but I don't feel like he'd fully blown up. But when the Marshall Mathers LP come out, I feel like that was it. He just took over. He just took over everything. He was absolutely everywhere. Whether it be for good reasons in terms of people were noticing his talent, or his wordplay, his lyricism, or whether it be in the bad way, people were protesting against him and didn't want the sons and daughters listening to him and wanted them basically what they call cancelled nowadays. I mean, you can't cancel Eminem, you can't cancel Tom MacDonald. It's just, there's some people you can't cancel. These are two of them people. It won't happen. Just because of their whole persona and the way they are. They are themselves. So usually people who get cancelled is when they're hiding their true self and then they say something that they shouldn't really be saying because they built this image, and then that ends up getting them cancelled. You're not going to get that with Eminem and Tom MacDonald because they don't give a fuck and they'll just say it anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry for pausing so much. I'm just hyped for this, man. I'm pausing so much because Tom is kind of, he's saying things that are in my head too. So that's just making me even happier and relating to it.
Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. Dear Slim, I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. You were the reason I screamed at all of my teachers. A teen I needed.
Memorized all your songs in 2000. Exactly the same, man. Exactly the same. Do you know Eminem is so much burnt in my brain? Is especially his early work, that when I hear an Eminem track, my mind will automatically play the next track from that album. Does that even make sense? So let's say I seen a single and it was just on as a single and wasn't playing the album, I just seen it as a single on YouTube or on a music channel on the TV, MTV, whatever it is. Then once that song's finished, in my mind, the next track from that album will automatically play. Just because I've listened to it so many times and memorised it and it's just burnt in there and it's never going away, my brain will automatically play it in my head. I mean, how many people can relate to that? Tell me, does that happen to other people or is it just me being a lunatic?
I repeat and Shady's face on my t-shirt, but I'm here now. They call me controversial just like you. We're both white, both rap, both of our eyes blue. Screw any guy who tries to say you changed and don't like you, cause in my mind it's still 99 and I'm you. Marshall, remember.
I love that because he probably does feel a little bit like, even though they are a lot different in many, many ways, there's also so much similarity to the both of them too. I mean, Tom and M back then, they don't care. They'll say it. They'll say what they think, and I don't think either of them say it, or I don't think M back then saying it or Tom saying it now does it for any other reason, and that's what they actually think. Whether it's what they think or they're being tongue-in-cheek, I don't think they're ever saying anything just for a bit of clout. I didn't feel that. I didn't get that impression from Eminem ever, and I don't get that impression from Tom MacDonald. I feel like it's either on the mind or it's in a bit of a tongue-in-cheek way. Yeah, so they've got that in common, and yeah, you can hear it in Tom's music sometimes, I think, anyway.
You became Eminem, you changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. But I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. Whether you love me or hate me or think I'm crazy, of the $100 grand to get a beat from Shady. I really hope when I bought it he wasn't angry, but I really had to tell him that he changed me.
See, that's something I was wondering. Eminem must know. He must know who got the beat. So when it was Tom who won the bid for that beat, like $100 grand, that gets your attention. I'm not bothered. There's no way. That's one thing I will not believe. If Eminem comes out and says he didn't know who got the beat, I won't believe that. He'll have known Tom MacDonald got that beat. Now, what he thinks of that, I don't know. But in terms of this song, I honestly, hand on heart, don't feel like you're going to hear Eminem come out and say anything about it at all. I think half of them will be flattered. I think 50% of him as a person is going to be flattered that someone would make a song, and the other 50% of them is going to be a little bit maybe embarrassed to address it. Not in a bad way. Embarrassed in terms of someone's given them so much love on a song. I mean, if someone made a whole song like kind of thanking me for helping them in the past, I mean, I'd probably be a little bit embarrassed by it too, that the attention from it, and that someone would feel so strong. You know, it's a bit scary, isn't it? I mean, for music artists in particular, they have crazy fans, don't they? They really do. They have crazy fans, and so you never know which ones are normal, which ones are crazy. And yeah, it must be a little bit off-putting sometimes, but who knows? I could be wrong, but that's just my feeling on it. I don't know. Let me know if you agree in the comments.
To the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would have committed suicide before I was a rapper. You showed me that I could do it. I didn't need to be black, or I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you. Marshall, remember back when
You know what? One thing I haven't mentioned yet is all the outfits. The outfits. I love the way he's going back old school Eminem with all the Eminem type of gear he'd wear back then. All that type. He wore all them type of clothes back then. All them outfits. Sorry, that was a bit rude. All them outfits you seen in his music videos or when he was on stage or out in public, whatever. These are all the outfits. His style back then. So yeah. Fair play to that, but fair play to just getting on the track and saying thank you. The fact that he can do that with a beat from Eminem too, I mean, when he's old and he looks back, Tom MacDonald I'm talking about, I bet he's so proud of himself that he got to say that on an Eminem beat too. Now, I don't know how much, here's what I wanted to say. I don't know how much. I don't know whether this beat is complete Eminem, like untouched, or Tom's messed with it a little bit to make this track. But if this was the beat Tom bought, isn't it crazy that if I heard that beat, in my opinion, if I heard that beat, I would think automatically that that's a beat Tom MacDonald would use. It's just worked out so well for him, it really has.
you changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You change the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah.
I can do nothing but applaud that. Nothing but applaud it. As a huge fan of both Tom MacDonald and Eminem, clearly, as you can see from the t-shirt, I absolutely love it. I absolutely appreciate it. I'm a bit envious of Tom that he got to do that on an Eminem beat. I mean, that's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Going back to it again, I think I've spoke about it before on the channel anyway, but yeah, Eminem helped me out a whole lot when I was younger, a hell of a lot when I was younger. He really did. He got me out of some like little dark thoughts in my head at times, and I'm sure that's what he's done for Tom MacDonald too. Inspired him, got him out of a bad time, made him prove people wrong, all that stuff. I'm sure a lot of it is inspired by the likes of Eminem, not just Eminem, but the likes of Eminem, who he's really clung on to when he was younger. So yeah, fair play to him for that one. I absolutely love it. I don't, the thing I'm scared of, look, I'm going to apologise. As an Eminem fan, I'm going to apologise for the idiot. Every fan base has got idiots, by the way. Every fan base. So, but the idiot Eminem fans, if anyone comes in these comments on this video and gives him hate, seriously, go and fuck yourself, because don't give a guy hate for showing respect to your idol too. Why should you hate a guy for that? If you do, if anyone's coming on here to give him hate and try and downplay this and call it whatever, just go and have a word with yourself, really. You're a cretin, and you shouldn't be on YouTube. You should be banned. There should be a ban button. And if enough people press it, you are banned forever from YouTube. I think that's a good idea. Let's have a ban button, and if enough people press it, say they get 1 million bans, then you're banned from YouTube for life. That's what we should do. Anyway, I'll stop ranting now. I absolutely, as I said, absolutely love that. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Tom MacDonald. Thank you, Eminem. Hopefully, I'll see you all on the next.